Happy Monday. I hope you had a great weekend. Today in your English 2 folder, you'll see week 4. I will mention, though, last Friday's assignment on analyzing purpose. I still have quite a few of you that need to complete it. So if you have questions today, I expect you on Zoom to stay back and ask. So that way we can make sure that you can complete it and turn it in. Because remember, that is your first assignment that's going to help you with the reading assessment we're going to complete this week. So in week 4, you'll see at the top of your folder, hopefully, your week at a glance, and that will tell you what assessments you're taking and how we're going to be working through this week. So in Monday's assignments, you have a choice. You have 3 different articles that you can choose from. And we're still talking about this idea of homes because in My Purple House, obviously it's about her home and kind of some of the background information that she found based on the experience of painting her house. So we're going to go on this same kind of topic of home and what that means. So choice article directions right down here is where you're going to get all the information you need on what we're going to be doing, okay? And today you're just reading and you're going to do a quick short response. So on choice article directions, I'm going to remind you of this expository mode where we had all of these different elements. We've been working with that quite a bit this last week, and we're going to continue working with it this week. So you're going to choose one of the articles to read. So either the psychology of home, the definition of home, or home is where the heart is, but where is home? Okay, there are 3 different articles. Once you're done reading through it, you're going to give me a quick summary. What is it about? And then what is the author's purpose? Okay, you are going to need examples of these expository elements for tomorrow and in your assessment on Wednesday. So down here, you can click on each of these PDFs. You just need to pick one. So if you want to go with the definition of home, you can click on the link and then it will prompt you to download the article. Okay, all of these articles are relatively short. They're not too much, but you probably won't be able to write in them unless you open it with docs or kind of get something a little more complicated. So if you can't print it, then if I were you, I'd have a notebook and a piece of paper and I'd write down the title and I would take notes on every single thing, that we're doing this week. So that way when you sit down to do your assessment on Wednesday, you've got everything right in one place. Okay? So once you've chosen that and you've read through it, back in the folder, you're going to go to reading response. And I gave you the instructions using the create feature, very much like you did with your paragraph, right? Respond to the prompt. What is this essay about? What is the author's purpose? Remember to go back to your topic purpose resource that I mentioned several times that you should have access to about what do each of these purposes mean? What does express mean? What does take a stand mean, right? You need to use purpose examples from that chart. That's what we're looking for, okay? And then anything that we did last week with it, anything we annotated together, anything I gave you examples of, all of it's, fair game. So then on my sample response, I'm using My Purple House, okay? Obviously, you can't use my answers because I'm using a completely different article. So at the top, it says to use my sample to help you guide your own response based on one of those 3 that you read. So what is the article about? Notice I have a couple of sentences, right? The article is about Mrs. Cisneros' experience in painting her historic home purple, a color she felt was traditional in Tejano heritage. Through her experience and research, she realizes that much is unknown about the true history of Tejano culture because it does not exist on paper. I summarized it, beginning, middle, and end in just a couple of sentences, okay? The purpose, notice what I bolded. That comes from the purpose resource, okay? Expressing her concerns over the controversy of her house color, proposes a solution for Tejanos in San Antonio to share their stories, right? These are just 2 sentences for each of these little categories. So notice what I did here. How did I make it short, sweet, and to the point, but also give the details that I need to show that I read the article, okay? So that's all we're doing today. We're just picking one, we're reading it, and we're going to just do a quick response, okay? And you have my sample there. But honestly, if you have not finished Friday's assignment, This reading response right here will also help you go back and do that as well. Now, I don't want you copying my answers, but that doesn't mean you can't use it as a resource to help put things in perspective for yourself, okay? As you can tell in the grade book, there's a lot of missings. There's a lot of things that people are not keeping up with. But if I don't know, I can't help. And I'm going to say it over and over and over again. I know virtual learning is difficult, and I'm trying to make it as easy as possible. But I cannot help if, number one, I don't see anything turned in that I can help you fix, or if you don't log into Zooms and ask me. There's about 10 of you in each class that I have not seen in over a week. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to help you, especially those of you that are in sports. Not quite sure how that's going to work out if you're not really showing up to Zooms or logging into this class and you're just focusing on watching the videos. So email me, send me a text, hop on Zoom and stay back and ask questions. But we are moving forward with this assessment by Wednesday. Okay? All right. We'll see you later on Zoom and have a great Monday.